I'm good, how are you?
It's way past 3 and it's clear to see we've had more than 2.
Welcome to this meeting of the Culture, Media and Sports Select Committee, and this is our first session of Game On, the committee's inquiry into community and school sports, which will be looking at how to engage more people in sport as well as the challenge facing clubs and schools in doing so.
Obviously there's a lot of barriers for people participating in sport and finding those facilities. Obviously a huge one is, particularly in my sport, the closures of swimming pools. There wasn't enough education and support around, how I was going to change through development within the sport. And when I got to about 12 and seeing everyone else I was competing with were much bigger than me, much taller than me, much stronger than me, suddenly my performances were declining. And I felt like I no longer had a place in the sport to grow because, everyone was beating me. And to me, that sent a message of you've reached your potential. A lot of that can be body image and, especially sport like swimming, you're on show and it's quite hard sometimes when you see your body changing. It can completely alter the way you can perform in your sport if your body changes to a certain extent. The language used is often awful within certain sports around body image, especially, and I think that's a lack of education for coaches and peers as well. Sometimes comments that boys are maybe making, not realising they can be hurtful, one comment could completely ruin a girl's relationship with sport, and I think that's probably not talked about enough and there's not enough support there to tackle those issues. We run a lot of swim clinics and we come across a lot of kids whose dreams are to go to the Olympic Games, and I always think that's incredible to have that kind of dream at that age, but it's also important to make all kids feel like that isn't the only option to have a dream like that, because I certainly didn't. I think I would say to invest in the children today to prevent what could be to come in the future, investing in facilities, investing in those club and community and school links to provide more opportunities for children to experience different sports and transfer into those club environments, so it'll be a lifelong experience of sport that can be passed on for generations and in turn benefit the health of the nation and bring back those societal norms of being physically active and involved in sport. So we've just been in the Houses of Parliament today meeting with the Department of Culture, Media and Sport to discuss the future of sport within communities and school sport, including PE provision for kids today, and just offering my experiences going through the PE and school sport and into community sports, how I got involved, the barriers to participation and how things can be improved going forward. So I think it's a really good day. It's quite nerve-wracking, but I think it's a great opportunity for me and the other athletes to share our experiences and hopefully make a change for the future.